wake up. Do you need help waking up? Do you not have a penis that wakes you up? Do you not have any testosterone? Why are we even talking about your penis? We're talking about everything that they don't teach you in school. It's Psycho Saturday. I feel like I went to bed tired and I woke up full of energy. How about you? How about you? Do you go to the Arrowhead Annual Invitational and then say to yourself, I don't think I can win here? Or are you going to say to yourself, if Tom Brady, Larry Chang, and friends can go into a hostile environment yet also win, then I have a shot to win too? Do you feel like you have a chance to win? Do you feel like your bank accounts are lonely? But I brought a whale. He's not going to make you fail. He's going to make you whale. Oh my God, that rhymed. That absolutely rhymed. A whale that encourages you to succeed. A whale that a whale that swims. This whale that swims, he's able to wake up intrinsically. He's sleeping in water. If he doesn't wake up, he's going to drown. I'm not going to say that whales never get depression, because they don't. They're too busy moving. What if you were to move yourself up and out of bed? What if you moved yourself up and out of bed? Would you feel better about yourself marching towards your goal, stepping towards your new destiny, chapter 15? I can't help it. Every genius thing I say, it's due to the fact that I read it somewhere and then I said it. Do you ever read something and then do something? This might be your first effort. This might be your first effort. Cheers to your first time watching a YouTube video and then getting slightly better. Or you could do what you've always done, which is half watch something that you mostly thought about in the moment to say, wow, I really care about this exact moment, but I'm never going to refer to it in the future. This is what they don't teach you in school, which is once you learn it, you can just always have it. Kind of like your muscles. If you're not using your abs, you begin to lose your abs. If you're not using your brain begins to crumble. If you're not using your penis or vagina, it begins to turn into either a vagina or a penis, whichever one that you don't want. Especially if you're obese, because obese women produce too much testosterone. Obese men produce too much estrogen. Oops, this comedy session, it became a TED Talk. Oops, oops. Help me wake up before you go bank account. I understand what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which is, don't look at your current bank account, because you already know what the balance is. In fact, a lot of you guys, you look at your bank account and you don't want to know. Or you look at the bank account and you compare your bank account number with the number 0. I get it. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why you would do that. Because this is the way you want to look at it on Psycho Saturday. You want to look at your bank account and realize that you've got some emotional trauma. That bank account in you, you've been through some shit. That bank account in you, it's seen some things. So this is split dissociating yourself from the emotion of money, which is, what if there were a brand new side piece called another bank account? You see, with this new bank account, you're going to have new money. You don't even need to spend the money that goes into your bank account. What? I can start a bank account, put money in, and never spend out of it? I mean, you can, but that's not what the second bank account's for. The second bank account is your side piece, because your main piece is doing this to you. It's causing you to realize money, it's a horrible, horrible master. Money, it's a wonderful servant. That's what they don't teach you in school, is when you start a second bank account and start filling it with money, that's what your savings account is. Most people's savings account, it's not saving anything. It's a get stressed about spending account. Would you like to direct deposit my thoughts into your 73rd bank account? These jokes just write themselves, because why wouldn't you do that? Or have one debit account. Think about those two words, an account for debit. That would depress me if that were my only bank account, is a debit account. What? I kind of want a credit account, but that's depressing too, because you don't want to be granted credit. Do you see how these words are meant to psychologically operate against us? Where, why don't we just listen to the genius shit that Larry Chang says? And look at you guys. You're so analytical and anal that you're watching me cheer for you, and you're saying, oh no, I don't like this stuff. I'm going to watch without liking any of it, even though you can realize this one thing. If you've only got one bank account and 3 jobs, you are fully screwed. But that's the good news. The better news is this, is that you control liking. Oh, feel that power, because that's your arm angle. That's your finger pulse. That's your essence, is you have social media capital. Oh, I'm so powerful. I can switch my attention away from, my attention is everything. I am all powerful in my scroll of doom. That's where you got tricked. Do you get why I don't give a fudge about a like or a subscriber? I care that Luna gave me a crispy rice treat. Why? Because that's called a token. It's a token of her appreciation when I marched in 3 hot dudes who are also cute. Well, it's 3 hot dudes that are only hot and stupid, and then I'm the only cute one. That's a token of my appreciation for doubling sales, because what else are you going to do on Saturday night besides hang out at Sweet Green and try to double sales? kind of dressed up. Which is, what if as a token of Luna's appreciation, she also gave me a chocolate bar? A dark chocolate bar, because I am mostly nigger. Because hard R wins the battle for the darker the chocolate, the sweeter the Larry Chang. My ginormous penis, waking up in the morning, allows me to deliver high quality content like this. Wake up call. This is your wake up call. It's me, Larry Chang, about to leave a video voicemail. Did you see the deal that I closed yesterday? Making money is so easy. They're not going to press like, they're going to press deposit, high six figures. They're going to press deposit. Would you like to record video? Little Drummer Boy is unavailable. Would you like to record video? Would you like to record video? Yes, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Good morning. Pleasant conversation yesterday. You gave your word, which is worth $0. Yeah, Larry, 738. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. I was watching a movie the other day, and people were giving their word to each other. And I thought that it was Bizarro World, because we now live in a world where no one's words matter at all. Oh, I'll do it for you. No, you won't. Oh, I'll send you the amateur porn from last night's three-way. I will. Or I'll totally show up and bring you the DoorDash that I owe you. I totally will. Oh, second Friday, we're in. This is why you and I get to succeed, because everyone else's word means nothing. Now, we don't want to slam people for being flaky cunts. We don't. We want to thank them for their brain being a filthy liar, because their brain is lying to them, and therefore they're lying to you. This is why when you call me a scam artist or a liar, you're telling me that you've got some past trauma. Also, we live in a no trust society right now. And for good reason, because everything around us is fake. I get it. But here's the good news, is that my paywall, it doesn't exist. It does not exist. I am hard selling you the free. Why? Because I soft sell the expensive. You don't even know what I'm selling, because I don't want retarded people touching the genius shit that I am selling. That's why I soft sell the expensive, but I hard sell the free. Oh, but Larry, you're non-traditional. Oh, I'm traditional, but I'm traditional in a rules construct that you just don't understand, because I'm living from abundance. This is what I'm talking about. And good job you for being tall and good looking and tolerating another person who's very tall, very hot, and borderline cute. Now I'm going to pour on the charm. So what I mean by hard selling the free is I'm rich and I'm bored. So I will hard sell you the free. Free book, free library access, free YouTube videos. Why am I hard selling you the free? Because if you can't make 80K in one good week or a year or a month, fuck the right fucking off. I said it because it's true. So now that you got sold, hey, I want to try to make 80K. You're going to blow by it and you're going to make 275K. Now we're friends because I, one, don't know who the fudge you are. Two, you can answer the question, I think Larry's a scam artist. Oh, is it because he's got 80,000 hours of YouTube content that is genius AF and he doesn't charge you anything for it? Will you watch one video and make $80 or $800? Because everybody's thinking, oh, the 80K that you're talking about, that's some unicorn jizz that's just going to squirt into my bank account. You thought I was going to say I was going to come on your face with 80K. Stop watching porn. This is real world porn, which is you're going to need to try to make $50. And then that $50, I don't want to do video right now because I look like ass. This is why you want to try to make $50. You're in the before phase right now. You're in. So you're also in the before phase right now. So when you sell Psycho Saturday, when you sell one thing for $50, you're going to have to give back that $50. And you're going to say this, which is you being, there you go, click on. Before and after, click on YouTube, go. It's this basic, which is you're going to want to skip steps and the dollars in and around $0. We're talking about the dollars in and around $0, which is, it seems like it's a useless exercise to sell something for $50 and then give the $50 back. But the reason that that's an infinity percent improvement, before and after, you got to appear on camera. That was some weak sauce. Clip it, weak sauce, which is when you're able to be honest with where you're coming from. You're being honest with, hey, this is where I'm at right now. Most people want to use social media for what social media is used for, which is a throne of lies based on social media, where people don't want to do things that don't get likes, where you got psychologically operated in a circumstance where you're conditioned to think everything I do, 10 people are going to like your stuff. Whereas you get the sense that everything I do is assholio or staccato or Why would Larry embarrass himself? Why would Larry embarrass himself? Like, I'm Larry's friend. I'm embarrassed for him. Have you read The Reputation? Blah, 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 blah. And all that matters is the dollar amounts in and around $0, where maybe $100 isn't a lot of money to you. But when you lose the $100, now you're like, oh, I need to gamble bigger later. Whereas I never gamble at all because I'll squeeze someone for $35 and then beg to give them their 35 bucks back. And now you've primed the pump because 30, 35, 35, 70, $35 back. Now they're going to be like, hey, I have a bigger snowball. Now I have a bigger snowball. And I'm going to give it to the dude who I trusted with money. $35 of trust is, it might as well be an infinity number of dollars versus $0. Thoughts?
No, that makes a lot of sense. I think you have to get the money ball rolling.
And this is why I'm begging you to do one rep. Begging you.
Yes.
Begging you to not quit again.
Understood.
Just begging.
I'll take it.
Because if you just push the snowball, and I'm your co-founder on this.
Yeah.
Like, this is also your freaking welcome, and you should be worried that I'm not saying you're fucking welcome, because you're not fucking welcome, because you're freaking welcome. And notice that language, this is why. Because throughput lines of code per day, you should not be CEO. You're jeopardizing your brain. Just be CTO and VP of marketing. Because you trying to be CEO and you're trying to manage VC, you're trying to manage distribution. Like, I don't even know if that page I emailed was executed because you're fighting me on WordPress. Because you're trying to cross the chasm from the left near immediate bankruptcy, but it's fine. But was that email published post piece, is that a web page somewhere?
I haven't done any.
I emailed it. The email address that you gave me, I emailed it.
I need to check.
Repeat.
I have not checked.
Do you have to manually publish it after I email it?
No, it should have emailed you a return.
Do you see why you're not publishing 300 web pages? Because your web page for throughput lines of code per day is what? One web page?
That's like 8.
8. There you go. Whereas if I were CEO, which I perfunctorily am, how many web pages would I have right now if email, publish, post worked using WordPress? How many web pages would I have?
Good.
Like 1,000.
Yes. Okay. That is well taken.
So within the next 7 days, how many web pages do you think you'll have?
I think I'll have like 10.
How many web pages?
Additional 10 to 12.
An additional how many web pages?
10 to 12?
There you go. That's better than zero improvement, but
Correct.
It's also way less than if you would have just plugged in WordPress and then plugged in WooCommerce and then plugged in my brain into your website for throughput lines of code per day.
Gotcha.
Do you have a slide? Do you have a slide deck for VC cunts?
No, I don't.
How many months do you think that'll take? Because it would take me an hour and a half.
No, it would take me about that.
An hour and a half or 5 months?
No, it would take me an hour and a half.
So basically by Monday you'll be able to get me a slide deck?
Yeah, I'll get you a slide deck by Monday.
Can you publish this slide deck? Do you have the technical know-how to do throughput slides of bullshit per day onto throughput lines of code per day? That was a computer science joke.
Yeah, I didn't 100% get it, but out.
Can you publish the slide deck to your website, throughput lines of code per day, where each slide is its own web page? Question mark.
Yes. Probably have to do.
But you say yes like it's a question.
No, I'm just processing.
But you see how that's genius, right? Do you see how that's genius?
Yes, you're asking me to put out a meta.
This is also the first time you've woken up with a, I think I can make 100K in the next 3 months or 1 month or 2 days. This is the first time
Yeah,
in, this is maybe the seventh time in 4 years that I've known you, or 8, but let's just pretend it's only been 4 months.
well, yeah, I want to get started with my morning. I want to get walking hot. Thank you.
Do you get why you're just stepping towards a new financial destiny? You're just stepping towards a new financial destiny. I'm just throwing money into your bank account. I'm just throwing it in there. Do you like my impression of you? That's you. That's you. I just realized that this whale has a mouth that you could put stuff into. Is this content genius? Because it is Psycho Saturday, and I am taking over Gary V's franchise, Psycho Saturday, tagging Gary V because he did Psycho Saturday for 2 or 3 Saturdays, and then he had to quit because the views dropped off a cliff. Me? My views can't drop off a cliff because at my level of base camp, it's way above Mount Everest. Clip it, which is, that's what happens when you recommend that people try to sell one thing. You can't even get salespeople to get on the phone. Their title is called sales representative, phone sales representative. Yet they don't want to sell, even though that's 3 times in their title. BDR rep, business development executive repping, account executive, just trying to constantly euthanize the sales effort by calling it distribution. But Psycho Saturday, it psychologically operates your brain to do one rep of, you need to try to sell something. We gotta watch it click over. We gotta watch it click over to 738. Up, It's 7:38. In 45 seconds, somebody's gonna make Larry Chang $80. This is why I charge a deposit for a free flight. You see, I'm not just going to buy you a ticket and then you're a big no-show. What am I? What am I? What am I? An executive buying a person a ticket for the first time? Hello? Oh, 20 more seconds until you're late. But Larry, should I just show up 10 hours? Should I just show up 10 hours before 7:38? Should I just show up 10 hours before 7:38? No. You should show up 10 minutes. You should show up 15 minutes early. That's how you show up on time. Larry, should I just show up? Should I just show up? Should I just show up 2 hours early? You void. You absolute void of a human non-player character. Tech sales, higher levels. Who wanted to talk about marketing?
In years absolutely kill it, and it sets them up to go out and do their own venture, try something new at that point. And I think the last thing I'd say that I think really sets the stage for this, especially if you're newer to sales or considering sales, is it is truly exponential. You'll make...
True story. Very exponential. But the tough part is $0. Are my videos always this good? That's a question. I think the answer is yes. But I'll let you be the judge.
Do you wake up like that? Do you wake up like that? These aren't questions that your best friend asks you. These are questions that the public will ask. Why? Because I do wake up like that. We do wake up like that. Solving problems. If you go to bed knowing that when you go to sleep, your problems are going to be solved if you let your brain rest. Are we letting our brain rest? I think we are. Did our brain solve the problem of, hey, Larry, Victoria, she's got a secret. Victoria's got a secret, and I kind of want to know, but I also am scared because I saw your video, Larry. I saw your video. I saw it. It was 2 girls, 1 cup. Of knowledge. Do you wake up like that is asking a question that is pretty good, which is, can you go from 0 to hero? Can you go from completely asleep to wide awake? Can you go from weekend to weekday? Can you go from a holiday mindset of, I don't ever want to go back to work, to the thought of, what if when we were at work, we're working, but when we are on vacation, we're having a good time? This is how most people mess up. This is what they don't teach you in school, which is when you're at work, you're like, oh, what am I going to do this weekend? I hate it here at work.
We're leaving voicemail messages, but they're probably going to pick up. Why are we doing this? Because we like to win. Hello? We like to win. Good morning. Good morning. How are we this morning? I hope you're great. So, the contrast in leaving a voicemail in a tank top while leaving a voicemail as if you're wearing a tank top while wearing a wool vest. Why? Because what you're wearing transfers through the phone. These are some thoughts that I had for morning, which is one, in order to perform skate park tricks, this is the solution, which is you want to take math class before math class. Why? Because then you've entered into a time warp. Why? Because all of your schoolwork will happen at 1/5 the time. This is why kids who have two parents that are teachers end up acing everything. Good morning. Thought about some things that you brought up. I will have content that I will send over to you, Greg Rogers. This is Larry Chang, Chiang. That's how to close a deal. That's how to close a deal. This is Larry Chang. How are you? You know what you gotta ask is, how does a dude who goes out 9 days a week, free read? Did you see those books that I sent you? So the reason I'm a book nerd is because I look like a dumb athlete. I can talk like a dumb athlete too. I'm dumber than every dumb athlete. But a book, it's a cheat code. Have you ever read cheat code book? Have you ever read Michael Saylor's book called The Mobile Wave? You really? Really? But still, I mean, how many, like, so reading, that's the cheat code. And then the way I hack my body is this book, which actually refers to technical sales, which is, do you remember when you talked about bike park or skate tricks? And I'm like, I have no idea, right? But then I went to bed and I'm like, okay, so how would I help him with his issue I'm assuming you have a kid that likes to do skateboard tricks, but you don't have to say anything. I don't need PII. Oh, nice. Nice. So tell me the right assumption or the right information. Really? Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Do you know who Eileen Gu is? I think I'm pronouncing her name correctly. So she is that person, and I have no rapport with her whatsoever because I'm not a one-on-one sports guy. I need to manipulate 9 other people that I'm playing with or against. That's my jam, is that read. Yeah, thanks. But it's also my disconnect from you, which is skateboarding. I don't know anything about that solo extreme thing. But my hack, I thought my hack would be time. Because the only thing that's going to make that go better is if you 10,000 hour skate park time. How are you going to get that? Nah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. But then how do you get it as a 13-year-old kid? And then the way to get that is you cheat at math class by studying math before math class. That's the time space continuum hole, which is what most people are reactionary to the math class, and that also pertains to tech sales, where I don't want to talk to a dude who wastes my time, or a woman who's, oh, you sound attractive on the phone, but I'm just gonna waste my time listening to you. But then some women do better on the phone because they are trying to waste time. But what if me and my team, or me and my 2 coworkers, or 1 coworker, we actually add time. So every time you see blah 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 phone number come up, you're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna buy shit from him because his shit's overpriced, but I find it entertaining, and then I find you time. And the time that I find you is, what if I would compression algorithm the content that you should be learning about our industry? And then if I talk to you 12 times, you're forced to buy something, because what if I stop calling you? Because everybody thinks we're in the lowest trust, no need. I'll just wait for my guys to do it. Like, that's why people aren't going to buy crap, is I'll just wait for my guys to do it. But then you get not an avalanche. I want to state things clearly. It's a snowball, like a Warren Buffett snowball. And I hate Warren Buffett, and I hate Snowball. But his book, you need a snowball. And so 12 times is that's what it, it works. Oh, it works. It works. It's initially, are you even good at baseball? Initially, it's, I don't need this. But then after 12 touch points, you're like, I think I understand the first, I understand, and then people say, I think I understand everything. But when they say they understand everything, they understand maybe a quarter of it. But that's 3 and 12. That's, if they're OODA loop, observe. Exactly! And then now, if they're fucking CEO, then they're going to be like, I get it. I get the 14 touch points of the 12. I'm going to cram your dumb sales team down my VP of Technology's throat. Can you fly out for this? Oh, we could fly out for it, but we're going to make you pay, because I'm not just spending my company's dumb money for a stupid sales call. Like, you want to price participate? Which is the same thing as a scholarship. Like, the reason I'm the whisperer for minority athletes is, you got a $275,000 scholarship to come to Stanford. Like, you don't deserve it. And when was the last time you sent a fucking thank you card? You selfish turd. I only get 6 meals a day, and chef quits at 11. So I have to heat up chef food at 12:30 when I'm hungry for my 9,000 calories. Cool. What's the chef's name? Oh, I don't know. He fucking cooks you 30 meals and all your friends. What is his name? Oh, Jose? No, it's fucking Mario. And then that's where you get the CEO to be, I don't know if I'm paying for your flight. Okay, well, don't pay for my hotel, but leave me 6 Evian waters because I got a quant that likes to drink bottled water. Blah blah blah. Okay, I can do that. And can we get some pizza from that pizza restaurant that you're talking about all the time? And then you negotiate for water, tap water, basically Swiss tap water and pizza, but then now you're not doing 6 people on a sales call where you can look like an asshole. Oh yeah, I just spent 18 grand or 10 grand for a sales call. Yeah. Oh no, I know. I don't know crap all about it because you guys don't have a Tim O'Reilly book with a dumb animal on the cover, which is why I sent you that book cover with the Aerospike, the AI database on the fly, blah blah blah. Like you guys don't have that. That is worth $3 million. Where the animal on the cover, and I would put what animal are you guys? Honey badger? Okay. Okay, there you go. There you go. So as I'm learning about your A to Z offering, I'm gonna take notes and then message text sale Tim O'Reilly to pay me or my new company 400 grand for the not the Dummy's Guide to Strategy, but the Tim O'Reilly Friends of O'Reilly. Because you guys, like, how do you not have a fucking book? Aren't you guys like a Fortune 6 company? I don't know shit all. I am a dumb athlete. I'm literally a dumb athlete. I can read. I don't know shit about it. Like I know it's not a stump question because you're like, please not be an idiot. I need 3 books. Send me 3 books. Send me 3 books or send me 3 binders. FedEx me 3 binders, and I know I go out 6 days to 9 days per week. But if you send me 3 binders, me and my IQ of 88 are going to go to the library or the Four Seasons Hotel and then black out and then pen and paper learn the 3 binders. And if you guys have it printed out on a PDF, why? That's perfect. That's perfect. Evolve to commodity or more. Yeah, love it. Yeah. Okay. 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 Sure.
They love that. They love that. They love that. Yeah. A little bit. Wait. Snowflake, Databricks, and what? I don't know DataRobot. What's the wait? Databricks, but then what? I don't know what DataRobot. I don't know what DataRobot is. Is that new? Did you keep going? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Oh, yeah. So, okay. I keep going. No. Okay, why do you bring that up? Because of enterprise sales impact or? Tableau, yeah. Right. I get it. Okay. I see where this is going. Right. I get where this is going, and this is super helpful. Keep going. I get it.
You just focus on University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, because yeah. 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 Completely. 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 Given if they had a little bit of resources, that's what an engineer is here are no resources, go blah blah blah. Yeah. Keep going. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 95.5. But keep going. I get it. It's Pareto principle. But I'm lost with, is the engineering quant against you, or you're trying to get a smart guy to buy retarded commodity stuff? Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Right. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get this. Keep going. I get it. I get it. Oh, no, and this is what people don't get. This is what people don't get. And this is, oh, oh. So you're gonna love my notes. You're gonna love my notes. You're gonna love my notes. Keep going. Because I'm parallel tracking. Yeah. Yep. Oh, they don't want to decimate the team. I get it. I get it. Oh. Oh. It's all wired. It's all wired for that. You're gonna love my notes, but keep going. You're gonna love my notes on this. Like, you're gonna love my notes at a scary pace of, I'm I'm writing. I know. Yeah, what I'm noting Yeah, because I'm doing tech sales to you while you're technically telling me of your your flow of onboarding a customer. Okay, so yeah, legal, regulatory, and your CTO is not going to want to restart. I'm going to buy some stupid software from you. Let me hire 8 more people that are strangers. Like, that's never going to happen. Keep going. I get it. I completely get it. I completely get it. I completely get that. Oh, super lazy. Like, and also the board of director thing, that's real. Uh, but I'm gonna, no, before my time. Oh, oh, oh. There'd be hell to pay. There'd be hell to pay. Uh, oh, they're never gonna turn off. They're never gonna turn that off. Okay, so why do you bring that? Yeah, but why do you bring that up in the realm of this? Oh, I get that. Oh, I get that. Okay, but keep going. What's the? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For sure. Right. I call that token arbitrage, where the where the computer science major or the data science backdoored into computer science. I call that person token arbitrage, where they're trying to save on their no token or zero token budget, or they're just trying to be relentlessly resourceful now they're trying to do token arbitrage. But then how does this play to the software that we're selling to CTOs? Okay. 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 No dashboard, no BI dashboard. Right. Whatever. Territory, time territory management. Okay. Right. So that way you could do quarter to quarter projections. Keep going. I do, but what do you think? You're asking Clayton. Right. Right. I totally agree with that because this is that box that applies to 30 scouts. 30 scouts try to guess about draft capital. What's that box called? Silicon Valley constantly talks about it. I don't believe in the box. Oh, what is that box called? The cat. Schrodinger's box. This is a version of Schrodinger's box because I don't believe that the box. The cat. So two people are having sex in bed. You lift up the sheets. As soon as you peek in, the behavior changes. That's what. Yeah. Exactly, and that's the Claude disconnect. Keep going. I get it. I got it. Wait, before semantic, what was it? Context. Business logic layer, yes. Yeah. I love this, and can you see that I get where? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's. I have a curve, but keep going. So then, what is it that you guys are selling? Okay. Sure. Right.
And Snowflake is our product, or it's I didn't know that. For sure. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Oh, for sure out of hand because you're not. Right. Wait, wait. What was after hallucination? What was after hallucination? Stop the hallucination. Stop the. Oh, stop the madness. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Right. The category for scope of agent for how many? 2? Shut up. Is that a girl? Is that youngest? And that was the youngest girl just now. Nice. Can't say no to that. What was the category? That's where you left off. No. Oh, for sale? Yeah. That's the book I sent you. That's the. Yeah. That's the book I sent you. I sent. So I sent you 2 DB books. I sent you 2, and I'm not. I don't know. I literally don't know shit. And also, you should be asking me right now if I'm a spy, because I'm not. But I sent you a Vercel book, and I sent you the Aerospike book, and I'm not a spy. I don't even know why I even brought it up, but like, a question you should be asking, because the books are so pertinent, is, are you a spy? Because I'm not. But the books that I sent you, because I can read. That sounds so stupid. Okay. Wait. Set that aside, because this is okay. So we got to catch up. Hold on. I do, but let me catch up. So I wrote down second supplier SSP. It's SSG. I wrote something down wrong. So I actually, no, SSG, which is a sales strategy for second supplier Gambit within Miller Hyman. They wrote a book on large account management processes. One person was Miller, the other person was Hyman. I can almost quote yeah, because the thing that you can get for free if you hire me is you should just do 1, the book, and then 2, SSG, second supplier Gambit, because you don't need to hire 8 new people. You just need to buy our software and hire 2 dork interns from Stanford University to run your SSG. I'm your second supplier Gambit. Don't change shit all about your fucking dashboard. Your CEO is friends with their CTO. You guys sit on 2 other boards together. You're a paste copy whore, meaning you have pre-existing teams of existing teams that are pre-existing, where you've got, yeah. There you go. Exactly. That's processizing it, and then using your phraseology. We're IRL doing a semantic layer in the boardroom. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, because now I've got a stopgap. Yeah. It is, but do you see how I'm parking 2 buttholes across the street to do customer service for them and their board member? So what you're doing basically is you're you're doing customer service as a sales exercise. With you're selling the semantic layer, but I need somebody I can kill, a throat to choke, not kill, but like I need a throat to choke. That's the two interns that you're parking for the, because I know that guy, the board director, he's never gonna change, but then he wants to add to his team, and he doesn't want a senior person. He wants a junior that he can manipulate and buy, be like, hey, I'm recruiting you from MicroStrategy strategy. I'm recruiting you to join me. Here is, low six figures, jump ship. And then, but then that's always a risk because we work in technology. But now you're slam dunking your potential software into their thing because of one concept, which is token arbitrage, which is do you have an engineer running your token dashboard? Because I'm guessing that you guys probably have a product that does something like that, or else you could never justify your ROI for burn tokens or stop burning tokens. Yes. Yeah. Wait. What do you call it? Cost arbitrage? Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yep. I get that. I completely get that. And then you force it over 12. Okay, so this is a forcing function for a force. So in the old days, people used to, I guess, because this is the war stories that my dad and my grandfather tell me constantly. Oh, you take them to dinner. Oh, you bring them to a strip club. Oh, you wine and dine them. Now, not that everybody's remote, which is why I don't want to be remote, but you're calling from the ivory tower and they don't trust anything coming out of any ivory tower because they hate their own ivory tower, their whole C-suite, blah, blah, blah. So then the forcing function, stop, obviously. So then what you do is you forcing function a DoorDash to their corporate headquarters for their assistant who is doing the majority of their IRL work. Why? Because now I'm using an external API of my semantic layer and I'm cramming their food. Oh, my daddy-daughter date is going to be, I leaked it out. It's going to, don't tell me because I am going to spy that. So then I send a DoorDash on September 5 for daddy-daughter date night, not to the house, but you get what I'm saying. So then now I'm buying attention to be where, how did you know, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm guessing, which is Vercel, that was the computer coding book, Smashing Node.js. Smashing Node.js is the Vercel equivalent of Michael Saylor writing the book, The Mobile Wave. So if you write a book, I can merge and acquire your brain the way it was 6 years ago when you wrote that book. But then when you read the book, you can just guess if you want to ask, hey, Vercel founder, hey, Guillermo, I get it, or maybe I don't get it, but I'm extrapolating your next book. Are 5 of these questions semi-intelligent? And then they'll be like, whoa, I didn't even think to blah, 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 blah. And that's how to go from a GOAT athlete who is late 20s, 30s, or late 30s to, oh my God, how are you actually still effective? That's because you know where the puck is going, which is why when you said skateboarding, I was like lost, because it's just grind it out, enjoy your 600 hours per month practicing violin in a soundproof room, ditto skateboarding. Like, the only way to get better. And then also, the other thing that I didn't think about, which I did think about last night, is when you're skateboarding, you're going to have injuries, but then at night, do you program your dreams to skateboard better? Because that is dreams programming. And so that's the semantic layer for I need to talk about software that isn't just my software where I'm cramming my stupid software. So that's the BI of a hallucination. What if your hallucination, you kept a dreams journal and then you send some stupid crystals? You know how like women love like horoscope stuff and crystal stuff? Well, I know, and exactly. So I'm heterosexual, even though you're having a crush on me. But then funny, right? But then I have to listen to women talk about this banal, trite, like, what? I can't believe you even think this. But then I listen and I'm like, oh my God, I can actually use this for tech sales or getting somebody to buy something. Why? Because her bullshit shit actually has something real, which is Shakti Gawain creative visualization. And you're like, there's no way this book connects to computer science. And it actually does, because you're like, because this woo-woo stuff, like, it actually connects if you are like, oh, babe, I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna hop in the shower. That means I can read for 2.5 hours, or at least 90 minutes. How long is it gonna take you? Oh, 30 minutes. Cool. I do a quick calculation. It's gonna be 1.5 hours. Definitely 90 minutes. And then she'll have books. My body keeps the score. So on a tech sales call, I'm not gonna hammer. Nobody likes to listen to the Chinese guy talk for 12 interactions all about tech, quant, CS, and my thoughts on arrays or my thoughts on token arbitrage. But if I'm saying, babe, you know how you're gonna go to New York Fashion Week? Well, what if we turned it into a business trip where we got ROI for your company before you speak at tax? This is a real thing I'm doing. She works at KPMG in tax, and we're gonna have me pay, you pay. When I say we, I mean she's paying. I'm not going to New York Fashion Week and paying $4,000. What if we got $5,000 before you spent $4,000? And she's like, no way, because women just want to spend. And then when women don't want to spend their money, they're like, you spend the money. But what if I used AI to do an API call into NYU University, because they have a tax symposium that overlaps? Selling software to women and not even calling it software, I think that should be a job offer for me by like Tuesday. Come on. You know what? Tell me to sell something, and I'm going to sell it to the pool party that I'm going. It's a pool party. Should we sell Sailor's book? What's something that exists that is sellable, that is hard to sell? A book? How about like a tech sales book? What's your favorite? Tell me the tech sales books that I should check out. Really? What? What about a book for your guys' tech specs or whatever? Was it crazy? What is the big bet? The semantic layer? I totally agree. If you're comfortable sharing, what are the product categories that you're going to have BDRs sell? Like, what's the... I see. I see. Do you love how this is how my life works? This is literally how my life works. I just started job searching and I found the perfect thing because I get it. And I kind of feel bad for you. 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 I kind of feel bad for you because I would not want to meet Larry Chang, me, over the phone. And then, because now you're like, what the fuck do I do with this guy? Okay. Thanks. 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 Fuck yeah, you do. Just say it. You should definitely say that. No. You want that. Wait, did you say you're left-brained? Wait, you right left-handed? Okay. Yeah. Why do you say you're neuro... Okay. How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel when you have something you want to share and they're like, so those Commanders look like they're having a great NFL season? Yeah. All valuable. All valuable. Yeah. 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 Well worth it. Oh. Yeah, yeah. 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 They dollars per account. Oh my god. Completely crappy. Completely crappy. Ten times more valuable. 10 times more valuable. 100 times more valuable. Yeah. Hunting problems. Hunting problems. This is called the external API has come inside the house. So so what you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So selfish. Questions are the answer. Questions are the answer. Questions are the answer. Because when they're like, oh yeah, I want to see my account versus, hey, how do I get my account list changed where I can now get comp? How do you guys do comp? How do you guys do comp on the, do you do base plus commission? Do you do, I don't know, the job that I would be offered? Yes, sir. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Or why are you driving your car 800 miles an hour staring at the rear view mirror? Yeah. Where do you see my ability to cold open and cold call applied within your guys' team? Yeah, but why do you talk about pattern interrupt? Yep. 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 Thanks. Is Bunny's a cat or Bunny's a dog? Or is it 2 girl cats? That's not bad. A little bit. When they're healthy, they're fully functional, optimum. Right. But she's got like a good version of that where she's, oh, ah, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. I see. Oh, nice. That's literally a pattern interrupt where you're having to OODA loop. Hey, what kind of woman am I going to be walking in on? What is her state of mind? Have you ever? I hate to always be the book nerd, but have you seen or heard of psycho-cybernetics? Because your wife is an opportunity, and it seems like you love her, and you're entertained by her. And okay, so this is gonna make me sound super hetero, and I do take on a lot of ass. But have you thought that some of the things that she's saying actually isn't crazy? Because once you realize, oh my God, women are actually so crazy that they say genius stuff. Like there might be something behind. Okay, remember there is. Yup. 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 It, yup. Yup. Oh, I get it. I get it. It really is. It's called vagina whisperer shit. And like, are you tall? I know so much about you, and I'm also still not a spy. Keep going. So then, when she's pair bonded, her, oh, and the relationship's always fresh. Yeah, and the relationship's always fresh because she's schizo. And it's good. And it's good that you have 4 boys on the top. Because if you would have had 4 girls and a boy on the bottom, oh, it would be because the 4 boys balance her. Whereas, yeah, you're lucky your birth order. Nope. Oh my god. No, it's actually pretty accurate because eh, and that's where you get to raise kids at the perfect time, which is men having to play on hard mode, which is why that video on Blub social media went viral, is because there are micro generations, kind of like software releases, where it used to be like every 10 years. Now it's every now if you're living in AI time, if you don't like what's going on, wait 8 days. Wait 8 days. Oh, your token blah 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 is burning. Oh, cool. Why don't you call Dario at Anthropic or Sam and go, look, your token mitigating me. I need a deep throat. And sorry, it's gross because some of those guys are gay and retarded. But then, hey, I need to 3x my token. Here's some DoorDash. Unleash my counter. Can you reset my counter instead of at 2:30? Can you reset that shit at 10 p.m.? And that's funny, right? And you buy it. That's a token arbitrage. There's a guy, he's looking at your dashboard. He can reset your tokens not at 2:30. He can reset it at 11:30. Hey, would you like some pizza from the Tyson Corner pizzeria that is the New Haven knockoff? Anytime. Why? You can almost hey, can I log in as you? Because I know you're going on a long weekend to fucking Austin because you're a homo. Can I refresh my own thing? Oh my god. What are we doing? What do I need to do to get better at being a candidate? I'm ready. what effect? Oh, the snowball effect, yeah. For sure. For sure. Oh, everybody did. For sure. Yeah, it's a strategy for little Bighorn. Yeah. Not really. Is that revenue? Oh. What's the revenue? What's the revenue now? Okay. I got confused about 500 million in. It's 500 in revenue and also 500 million in cash. I got confused. Hey, Greg. Greg, will you tell me your cell phone number? Your other cell phone number? Your cell phone number? Your other cell phone? The 728. Is that an iPhone? It doesn't show up as an iPhone. Oh. Okay. I see. Yeah, oh, it's Andy Rubin phone. Nice. Fuck yeah. Uh, do you know? You should, we should cold call. We should cold call Andy Rubin, because if you're good at cold calling, you can actually guess what his phone number is based on. Oh, is that not hilarious? I mean, talk about the contextual layer, talking about a pattern interrupt, talking about universal semantic layer. That's phone number. Where, and also, you know how you and I connected with my phone number, which doubles as a landline, where Andy Rubin, like, he would love you talking about Pixel like this. We should sign up Google. Are you guys? Who's calling into? Okay. Nice. What's an what's an example event of a Google event in October? Google I/O or do you guys do you guys have a do you guys have a not a list or so the question before for how do I get my account list changed? Do you have a impossible to call into list of people that I would be perfect for where they got their toes stepped on, some sales rep slept with the CTO's daughter or wife? Like, do you have some kind of list? I see. Oh, that's hilarious. Because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna be cold calling into. And it sounds like a not a slam dunk, but like how am I gonna fill 65 hours a week? I see no challenge, and that's my challenge. I don't see anything. Like, no, that's not good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Love that. Yeah, yeah. Q2. Yeah, yeah. You're hunting problems. Yeah. Right, 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 right. the horse is complaining. It's real problems and perceived problems, where your CPO could be guessing at perceived problems, but the on the earnings call, the guy is saying, the other girl saying, this is a mother scratching problem, and then they pussyfoot around their problem to be like, it's not that problematic, but then you can extrapolate. I get it, but then why is that hard to cold call into? I mean, that's just pattern interrupt. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Wait, who's not telling much? Oh, the target. Yeah, the target's not saying shit. The target's not saying shit. They don't say shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 5 minutes late. 5 minutes late. Distracted. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Stalked you. Yep. Yep. Yeah. No, it's the right opinion. No, it's a BDR. Yeah, you're forming the right opinion. They did. Yep. 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 I love where this is going. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, stop. Yeah. Yep. I get it. I get it. That's what you need me for. You need me to train the AE. I get it. Hold on. I need your formula. 3 seconds to get attention. It's time extension, exactly. And then the 36. Okay, what do you call that? The interest part of it? Attention, interest, decision, action? Yep. What's the next 3 minute? Yeah. Right. Yeah, I just read this book, Stephen Schiffman, Cold Calling Techniques, and then the Brian Tracy, Psychology of Selling. So then I get why you want the AE to not do the BDR work, which is where are my fucking notes on what this person, why didn't they spill the guts? Right. It's not, but it sort of is. But it sort of is his fault, or her fault. Love it, by the way. Yeah. So you said before that you're going to present me with a challenge. Like, where is the part that you think I'm going to have a challenge with? Why? Why do you love that? Well, is there one? I don't get it. I'm not being... It's a prompt. It's a prompt. It's a prompt. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it seems like what's great about this is everything old is new again, because you guys bookended it with this is what you guys were wanting to do in the first place. It's just that the technology caught up, and then now you're just hunting for, hey, you CTO team, you could either build this or just do the simple thing and just buy it from us as a stopgap to you having to hire 3 new PMs, 3 new product managers, or 1 new product manager, or hire a product manager that runs point on implementation, because they're going to have to take this call if I understand it correctly. And I still need the 3 binders, blah, blah, blah. But then, so then the 3 binders, I know they don't exist, but then you hunt the problem, you prompted it, so then you send it to my strategy email, and then I read it, and then they're not wanting to take the call. I get that, but then you 12 points of failure, 3 of the points are going to leak through. I get it. Do you get it? I get that. That's not bad. That's good. I'm delegating the account onboarding to the AE. Like, how's that? I don't. That's that's the connector phase. That's what a BDR is supposed to do. What am I gonna do? Like, whip out my stupid computer and like implement? No, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's not the hard part. The hard part is the I don't need you, I don't trust you, I definitely don't trust you, I definitely don't need you. That's the hard part. The later part is you have relationship capital. I didn't mean to step on your bicycle. I didn't mean to step on your video voicemail. I didn't mean to step on what I mean. It's so long as it's yeah, like that's. Don't you think the hard part is on the front end, not on the middle end, where the account exec's supposed to do what the account exec does, right? That's fine. Oh, that's a thing. Enjoy DoorDash. Enjoy DoorDash. Eat it on your own. What should we do next? Do you wanna have me out to an interview? Do you only do phone interviews? You're letting her scooter? How old is she? 4? She sounds 6. You're just gonna let that child go in the wild. You know what? It is kid number 5. That is the genius kid. Oh yeah, you can do what a 10-year-old does. Oh, that's hilarious. You were talking about the 32-year-old CTO wired. Oh wait, we were talking about like interview. Handwritten, of course, right? Okay. 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 Would I be reporting to you, or who would I report to? Okay. Who's your boss's boss? Is that the CRO? Utility? Okay. Interesting. When he was VP of sales or VP of. Okay. 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 That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, but just because your boss is detail minded doesn't mean that the student shouldn't be triple detail minded because the whole I don't need to listen because I know it all. Like you want a retard who's giving you the basics because he's babysitting salespeople. It's glorified customer service on the outbound. So I mean, I wouldn't mind working for a retard. Show me my account. Show me my accounts. It's hilarious. Versus, hey, how do I get my account list changed? Nice. Okay, and then do you guys do in person I guess a bunch of phone interviews first. Yeah. Okay. 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 Wait, I don't. I mean, probably something that is token arbitrage, because that's gonna forever be an issue until our generations after us. Because if software ate the world, which it's eating the world right now, you're gonna need to figure out some kind of token optimization, because the entire world, buying a DoorDash for a prospect that blah blah blah, that's going to DoorDash, buying a DoorDash to then send to them on their DoorDash based on their phone number that they revealed. So then you can API call into DoorDash and then send them. So that token arbitrage, that'll always be a thing. So I can't imagine not working in software. Does that answer the question? It is that. It is that, but it's gonna tokens. So the go get stitches. Yeah. And do you see how it's even when you say to your child number 3, go ahead and jump, I'll take you to go get fixed. That's a token in the future that you're prepaying, hoping that you'll never have to use the insurance. So to answer your question, that's what I would be doing in the future, is gamifying the token spends and then the token yields. Where anything that, a little bit, is fine. What, is that a bike? Is that a wheel? Ah, that sounds really low. Is that electric? Oh, oh, oh my God. Yeah, well, you know what? I can text Andy Rubin that you love Pixel, and I can, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call a Google executive on a yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, Andy Rubin, hello. I mean, I would just use it to talk to nerds that are no iPhone. What am I? I'm not an asshole. I'm not just gonna. Are retarded. They're retarded. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Because this is the pattern interrupt that you were talking about with I don't need to be a cliche BDR. I don't need to be a cliche blah blah blah. Yeah. It's called the Retard Whisperer, and I paid the price to not listen to a dude because they were actually smarter than me, which is why that mistake hire. I don't know if they're a mistake hire because I would treat that retarded horrible manager like the coach that was trying to help me, but I just wouldn't fucking listen. Now I listen to Foids. Do you know what a Foid is? It's like a feminist retarded woman trying to like tell me I'm toxic, and then because well, there you go. But then I need pussy, so then I'm gonna listen. And it turns out if I can listen to some Foid tell me about liberal matters, I can definitely listen to a middle of the road retarded middle manager. It doesn't matter if they're dumber than me. Like, this is what I learned from Tom Chang, my dad, which is there's a retard out there, they're rich as fuck. You just need to get them to put, yeah. So your money, I'm Chinese, but I'm actually more Caucasian. I'm actually more Caucasian than you are. Focus. So Tom Chang, put it in my pocket. Put your money in my pocket. Money usually doesn't go from dumb person to smart person, but that's why I need to listen to why you're dumb, and I'll listen to your dumb stuff as if you're genius, because I'm listening for when the money transfers. Yeah, you're not allowed. But this is the answer to the question. Good job asking, because that's a buying question. Because, oh yeah, exactly. But this is HR. So this is me helping you. Is I am half your age biologically and mentally. I am both 10 times your age and able to have a full-blown conversation with your youngest child for like 3 days, to the point where people be like, hey, can I park my 2 kids with you? They're 5 and 8. I'm like, what? Granted, we're family, but like, why do you want to park your kids, which is the toggle of teach me something. Okay, you saw the stuff about Stanford, so I'm pretty good at sports right now, but I'm not going to tell the shortstop or the point guard, hey, I have some thoughts. Like, nobody needs to hear your stupid thoughts because you're old, or were you even good? Like, I'm good right now at sports. So then this is the pattern interrupt, which is, oh, no. I don't want you to listen to me about my advice, but I remember the genius thing that you did to score the winning thing. I've got 3 intelligent questions. I've got 3 questions. Maybe we only have time for 1 or 2 of them. 1, how did you know that was going to happen? You're so calm. And then when you ask a pro athlete this kind of thing, then they'll be like, hey, what are you doing after this? Do you want to come eat? That's the same thing that you do on the phone, which is, I don't want to bend your ear about your 2 concerns. No need, no trust. I want to learn from you what you thought of the analyst call. Did you comb through the notes? And then they're like, I half listened to it. Why? And then you don't even have to talk about that pain point agenda. You can say, well, you said you woke up sore. That's why that book is integrated in the photo of books that I sent you. Because nobody wants to hear the Chinese person cosplay as a Caucasian who is now telling you about your tech stack. I thought I was CTO here. I didn't know that we just hired a new CTO of this shit. Shut the fuck up. And then you're like, yeah, so you said you woke up sore. Aren't you 32 fucking years old? So like, are you overdoing the injectable peptides? Are you gamifying? No, they are, which is why they're sore. So I'm listening in the same way that you listen to analyst calls. People tell you, hey, how are you doing? I just hurt my hip fucking skiing. You can ski in the summertime? No, we went to South America. We went somewhere to ski in the winter, in the summer, whatever. Well, now they're on rest and recovery. Now it's that book that I sent you a photo of. Because you have to lubricate your ginormous brain. You know this. You're lubricating your ginormous brain into their pretty big brain. So that answers your question for approximately where are you at age wise? Is it ageless body, timeless mind? Deepak Chopra. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Because from an income standpoint, you don't have to worry about paying me more than you get paid. That'll just happen later. And I'll be loyal to you because you're the one going, we should hire this guy. But there you go. See? Yeah. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You can hire me. You can hire me. Oh, stop it. Although, that is very true. Everybody you meet on the way up, you meet on the way down. Stop. Congrats. Nice. Aren't you just going to retire on that MicroStrategy strategy stock? You're going to still be working after you're a billionaire? Nice. Yeah, let's go. Okay. 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 How's this gonna help me sell on the phone? Who cares? Who, like, yeah. Okay. Okay. No, I am, but like, how does this do BDR? And then that's going to get people to sign on the dotted line. So what's he going to do? Is he going to sign like a jersey or something? Oh my God, that's actually hilarious. Oh my God. I like that. I like that. I like that. I still don't see what I'm gonna have a hard time with. Okay. And then, and then, and then I got punched in the face, and then I had to recover. I mean, it's a punch in the face. It's a punch in the face from a person not being nice to you on the phone. Like, that's not a punch in the face. So I sold cars to self-fund college because Tom Chang thought that it'd be hilarious is if he pulled his scholarship, and then the University of Illinois thought that it'd be funny if they were to pull my full ride scholarship. So it's hard to lose 2 full ride scholarships. Yeah, but like he in his simulation, because he only had 1 kid, he simulated having 9 kids. He doesn't remember who paid for college. Ditto the University of Illinois. I went there on a full fucking ride. Do you know how hard it is to lose 2 full rides? And I'm really good at sports. So, like, whatever you think, I played multiple sports, and both of them I was an idiot, which is why now you can hand me the most retarded manager, and I'll be like, you're a genius in there somewhere, because I used to think that coaches were old and retarded. And I know I use that word a lot, but I swear I don't use it as much. I think it's just the company that I'm talking to, where Tom Chang pulled the scholarship. There's no punch in the face that I could get worse than I can't transfer out of this hellhole. What happened to my full ride scholarship? Now I'm gonna go need to sell something, and so to power myself through chemical engineering, computer science, I went ahead and sold cars, and my neighborhood, my hometown, thought that I was a loser. Some people still think that I never graduated the University of Illinois because I flamed out of sports and Illinois. And so I went back to re-enroll in the fall because I had no other options. So I graduated within 4 years. Thank Jesus Christ for my CLEP credits, college level entrance placement, blah, 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 and AP test. Or else I never would have graduated. And then I vindictively sold. And so the whole punch in the face thing, like, unless you're gonna fuck me on my commission, which I recommend. Oh yeah. Oh, he really is. Easy mode. easy mode. Everything's easy mode. Everything's easy mode. I had a little hiccup. My God, my hookup is my hiccup. That is not a Freudian slip. That is my relationship hiccup is my hookup. I didn't even cheat on her. She thought I was cheating on her. I'm like, just because the Starbucks girl wanted to blow me inside of 9 minutes, don't blame the victim. I'm being a victim here. Do you like how I listen to liberal women? Like, your sexual advance, it's unwarranted. You can't put a double heart and say, blow you later. I did not give consent for that. How good am I going to be with HR? And then she's gonna complain, like, oh, what, do you want me to not, like, so you go get the coffee. Like, I've been gone less than 15 minutes. This is my relationship hiccup. I've been gone less than 15 minutes. The line itself was 8 minutes. So you think I fucked her in a minute and a half? So when you talk about schizo, oh, I thought I could edit. Yeah, but so that was my hiccup. So then broke my heart. So now it's endless hookups because I'm not letting the sales skill go to waste. Cold opens. Awesome BDRs. I am, but like I met a person that said something Puzzle Palace. I'm like, where's this Puzzle Palace? And then they're like, oh, that's what I call my company. And I was like, well, why do you call it that? Oh, navigating blah 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 blah. And then I was like, well, what do you guys sell? And they're like, this blah blah blah. And I'm like, I wonder if I should cold call them for a cold call job. And then that's my job search. So get a job offer ASAP. Get a job offer ASAP. Get a job offer ASAP. Plus, like, I think I can slam dunk this, and I don't see why it's not. Are you saying the mid girl thing? You know how like girls that are 8, 9, they'll be like, why do you want to fuck me? Why do you want to fuck me? You could fuck anybody. I'm like, but I just talked to you and I enjoyed our conversation. Hello, I'd like for you to send me some DoorDash. I actually would like you to send me some DoorDash. I will close you. I will close you for a $60 DoorDash. I will close you for a $60 DoorDash for some brekkie, because I'm starved. I want a piece of grapefruit and a DoorDash. So I'll go pick my own grapefruit at Whole Foods, and I'll send you do you do Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal? Perfect. Is the account number the same as the phone number? Okay, so this is how I hack getting any person on the phone, is once they're on the phone, their phone number is attached to the food that they go get. And then some people in Silicon Valley, they're like, oh, Kokari and DoorDash, Kokari and the sister restaurant. What's the sister restaurant? Evia. Kokari and Evia don't deliver. Are you saying that's a test? Which is, you get the restaurant across the street from Evia, 420 Emerson. So you get the restaurant across the street to deliver, and then you message the DoorDash person, hey, you're picking up Krung Siam, it's across the street from Evia. Will you pick up the Krung Siam? I'll tip you $20 if you get the bag of food from Kokari Evia. That's called a API writer. You ask me what I'm going to do in the future, I'm gonna do token arbitrage, which is you can't look up on the Google Maps on your fucking fucking pixel the restaurant across the street from the restaurant that refuses to deliver. And you can't do a little hack of look, it's the headquarters. What is your favorite pizza restaurant? What is the pizza restaurant that you wish HR would order? Also, a question that I have for you, which we'll answer in a future call, because I am literally starved. Did we negotiate $60 or 55? In my mind, it was 60, but the grapefruit's like $5. Do we say 55 or 60? Candidate, did you say 55? My DoorDash food. I'm getting wooed. Woo me to come to company. I'm hungry. Is it $60? Yes. Yes. Question mark. Yes, question mark. Oh, it's J-Town. I have a thing, it's called Japanese maxing. I'm really good at sports. Did I tell you I'm really good at sports? Yeah, so being Japanese, that's because I was such a burnout. Oh, it's cause I had to literally almost do a name change with how bad I flamed out. So, Japanese maxing, I'm Chinese. This is how you know I'm willing to take on whatever task. Because if your arbitrage in your little scout dashboard is, oh, anything Japanese, we're in. Like, that's the tipping point. That's the groupthink where I don't know what position Larry plays, but like he looks Japanese. It's Larry Chang. He's marketing himself as Japanese. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because no, it's called You Like Japanese Restaurants in Japantown, right by Macy's. And so, oh my God, which one? Japanese curry, green curry. Is it fried? Is it cutlet? Yeah, the ponzu sauce. So, do you know why? Oh wait. So I'm getting recruited, you're recruiting me, we're still negotiating for $60. Are you in? I'm hungry. What? Yeah. Stop. Losing credibility. Third ask, are you buying me some breakfast for $60? This is a recruiting trip. Like, it's a recruiting trip from your kitchen, $60. BDR. Yeah, wherever you're talking to me from, the study. There you go. That's the recruiting call. Are you in for treating Larry Chang to brunch on Saturday? Call it breakfast at Larry's. Breakfast at Larry's I don't even know. Breakfast at Larry's pop-up cubicle. Do you guys office in a, like, where do the BDRs call out of? Like cubicles? No, but like what's the off, is there soundproofing? Is there, so how high is the wall? Yeah, but how high is the wall? Or okay, because I'm kind of tall. Because okay, so no, so the pretty much actually. So the okay, I'm gonna just speak plainly because we're running out of time. When people talk on the phone, you have to talk, especially if they're in tech, you have to talk past their ear, because some people, they don't enunciate, and then when your coworkers are like, you're doing 10 of our jobs, stop being so loud. I want to be in the bullpen, but I also need to have the feng shui. I know I sound like a Caucasian guy talking about Asian shit, but like my fucking cubicle, and like I can't have 7 losers go, stop talking as if you see what I'm saying? Oh no, that's good. No, that's good. No, that's good. The way I do it, it's literally called monkey see, monkey do. Okay, so this is a revelation, which is I'm actually okay with being on the phone 10 hours using a binaural headset. I'm not putting that shit on speakerphone. Does that make sense? Because the person you're talking to, they don't want to be on speakerphone. Although your Pixel is amazing for sound suppression. But then talking on speakerphone in the office, like that's why the binaural headset thing. Are we good for $60? I'm starved. Just checking. $60. 8th ask. Are you in? Ninth ask. $60 brekkie. And a grapefruit. I'll even take a picture of the grapefruit from Whole Foods. You should be eating a Whole Foods. And also, you want to stay healthy. We are grapefruit friends right out of the book. The book of grapefruit and the books that I sent you. Are you in for 60? Are you in for 60? Oh my God. Why? You can't buy a token for grapefruit friends. No, but we would be grapefruit. When was the last time you peeled a piece of fruit, not counting a banana? What do you peel? Look, it's oh, well, a grapefruit is good job, kiwi. Potassium right there. That's good job, you. So a grapefruit is orange adjacent. Do you eat oranges on an empty stomach? This is worth 10 years extra in your life. What do you weigh at 5'10"? Do you weigh 175? 180? Oh. Well, I won't add 10 years then. I'll just add 7, which is grapefruit. I am now Chinese again. When was the last time you ate orange on an empty stomach? That's awesome. Where do you work out in the office or do you work out in a separate gym? That's good. That's good. Nice. To sound like a piker, because I actually want free food, obviously, because I'm asking you a 10th time for the 60 bucks. Do you guys have lunch, dinner at... Okay. So then how do your Foids, your NPCs, how do they feel about cold calling California at like 7 p.m. on a Thursday? Or do they just not do that? You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. That's critical. So this is California. This is how to hack California. This is how to hack California. Is you don't have to keep California rolling to work at 10, go get a coffee 10:30, and then go to lunch at 1. You don't have to have that schedule. Like, you don't have to be a pseudo VC. Yeah. 11th ask. Are you literally saying no to the 60? Are you in for the 60 bucks? Venmo. We could be Venmo friends. Close for something. Provide value where now the next BDR you train or recruit, you're going to be like, oh, she's going to be 32% Larry Chang. I'd be in on that for 6 figures. Because now the bar is, oh, I can hire a person under 21 that actually acts like a 30-year-old. Because now you're like, yeah, with on track for a CS degree. Why? Because there's something. I graduated 3 years after I entered, because I could have graduated early, but I was still in the midst of trying to be an athlete, because you can't play the sport without. No. I'm still trying to play. It's the cautionary tale for you should listen to your retarded Hall of Fame quality manager. Can we focus? Which is now when you talk to future BDR candidates, you're going to say, oh, our optimum hire is a Larry Chang. This is what he did. He was able to read. Can you read 3 books in a year? Question mark. Can you read 3 books in a weekend? Okay, that might be impossible for you. Can you read, exactly. Can you read 3 books in a month? And can you write 3 of our binders, which, that's the ROI right there. I can't believe you won't do 60 bucks. Let's go. Let's go. This has been the best time ever.